Do 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 do. Here we are in some run up time. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. What's happening, boy? Going to kill the audio over here. Yeah. Oh, I figured I'd give it plenty of time today so I can make sure that we do not have audio problems. Yay! Audio problems, because I get tired of audio problems. Audio problems can bite me. So I'm going to sit here and tinker for a little bit before we get things really rolling for realsies. For realsies. Yeah. Oh, I want to make some cool stuff on this. I really do. I really do. I really do. I really do. Let's make some cool stuff, shall we? That's what we do here. Making some cool stuff on the Mac, baby. Cool Mac stuff. That's what we do around here, baby. Is anyone able to hear me? Because we're in run-up time right now, and I'm just being goofy and silly and stuff. So somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. And Mr. Loki says it sounds fine. Thank you, Mr. Loki. Thank you, thank you. He can hear me. Do 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 do. And yes, I make stupid noises while I'm doing run-up time. It's kind of like watching Anchorman, you know? Unique New York. Unique New York. Oh. Really? Oh, it would help if I hit the right key command there. Derp! Herp to derp! Durka durker. Oh, let's just break a piece of that off of here. Let's do that. And then let's make that one negative, where this is a positive. Positive. And I'm taking this as an opportunity to play for a moment with some new features that I don't get to play with enough. But they are cool. They're very, very cool. Very, very super cool. Nice. So what I'm doing here is I'm using live Boolean to cut things away. It's kind of neat. And let's just throw a little something out there and see what that gets. Yeah, see right there you can see how that live Boolean is cutting this stuff apart. Just pretty darn nifty, I might say. Gone robot? Something screwy with the audio? Let me know. Just so you folks know, I'll be cutting the stream at about 5 till so that it resets. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean lame. Alright, so let's take that. I want to grab some of that. And I want to grab some of that, and 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 that. How about a little bit of that? Maybe a little bit of you too. There we go. I want all of that. Yay. Gonna group it. Gonna delete the hidden and close the holes on that. And then we'll Dynamesh that again. And then clay polish it a few times. Just cause. So now I should start having. There we go. Want that off of there. Turn that guy on. So now anything that I insert into this should actually be just sitting really snugly into this. Really? Are we doing this? Oh wait, derp. There we go. So now anything that I insert should have cutaways like this. And fit nice and snug to our underlying mesh. Oh, if there's something tonally going on, let's try this. Let's mute one of these. I noticed in the chat yeah, talking about some robotic sound in my voice. You guys let me know if that fixes it. It was probably doubling up. But that's why we're on here early. Gotta troubleshoot them issues. See, how cool is that? This new live Boolean is so awesome. Of course, I'm highly doubting that it'll actually accept that and make something usable out of it. But this is just some experiment time. Henrico, I would suggest G3 for the moment. I mean, like G8's cool, but you've still got a lot more market for G8s, or you've got a lot more market for G3 stuff, I think. Yeah, just having some fun in here before we get things started. So y'all, just so you guys know what's going on here. Just kind of spitballing some stuff here. Fun things, fun things. It's always tempting to use Dynamesh to make things because, you know, you've got some interesting things you can do with it, but it's just so sad that Dynamesh creates such garbage meshes. If it created clean meshes, man, life would be so much easier. But alas, it does not. There we go. That's the result you get from those live booleans. It's kind of neat. Alright. Decimation Master should be outlawed for newbie users, just so you know, because too many times people think, oh, I'll just decimate this mesh down, I'll Dynamesh this and decimate it, and they spit out stuff that has garbage topologies. Just poopy topologies. It's bad. It's so bad. It's criminal how bad those topologies can get. Let's do a little poly reduction here. Yeah, see, I really, under normal circumstances, I can actually show you guys this, because this is not officially the show yet, so I got a half an hour almost. I'm going to actually fire up my modeler of choice outside of Zbrush, that being Maya. And, yeah, there's some other ways to do some things that I really like. Oh, yeah, Matt Pitts. Even worse when you try to decimate a figure like G3. Oh, decimation is bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh my god. Sometimes I see people like just in the role of consulting that I do for different people. Sometimes I end up being shown products that folks submit sometimes. You know, because I do a lot of stuff. Well, not just products, but sometimes like I'll end up looking at just stuff submitted to different places, different companies, different blah, 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 by kind of junior artists or novice artists. And man, when stuff gets submitted that has decimation, it's just like, ouch. Why are you doing that? And it kills me. I won't name names, but it kills me sometimes when I see guys who are, folks who are like top tier, big dog, massive selling content artists putting out stuff that has decimated meshes in their kits. I'm like, why are you doing this? It's horrible. Why do I prefer Maya over 3ds? David Bates asks. You know, I started with 3D Studio DOS back in the early days, and I switched to Maya because I switched to Maya with Maya version 2.5, maybe 3. I think it was 3. Way back. I was art director for a company that had that bought Maya, and so I got to use it in that environment. And the interface to me just felt elegant. I loved the like this. I can get to anything in the program just by holding down my space bar. Literally anything I ever want, I can get to there. And then the scriptability and extensibility of it was just far superior, and it's only gotten better through the years. So like, and nowadays really it's apples and oranges. Well, it's not even apples and oranges. It's like, you know, it's like a Red Delicious versus a Granny Smith. They're both apples and they do the same job, but there's different styles of workflow to them, and 3D Max still owes its lineage to more of a CAD-based approach, whereas Maya really grew out of Alias Power Animator, and it owes its lineage very much to an artist and animator focused approach that comes from, you know, the guys at ILM and stuff like that, and it shows. Like, if you're a very technical person and you're very, you know, you're like architecturally oriented or engineering oriented, that kind of thing, then you're probably going to be more comfortable with Max. But if you're kind of a traditional artist or traditional animator, even though Maya looks uber technical, something about it just works differently. It's hard to pinpoint. It's kind of like Zbrush. Zbrush takes that whole idea to a whole other level, because its interface is completely non-standard to anything. But once you're in it, you sort of start to feel how it has this sort of artist thinking in mind, and it's neat like that. So that's kind of why. Me connect this implement. Boy, that's a name to spit out. Me connect this implement in the chat says, are you going to show us how to import DAZ models in Maya Add IK, FK, switch, and animate. I could, if that's something folks want to learn. I would be more than happy to show some of that stuff. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to show you guys some of that. I mean, I actually, you know, in the name of full disclosure here, outside of Daz Studio and Poser, although really not much Poser anymore, I have done quite a bit of work through the years with, you know, with animating for games and film and TV type stuff. And in those situations, I always go to Maya, and yeah, so and really, you know, Poser and Dash Studio don't really figure into that workflow a whole lot. Sometimes they have. There's actually some neat ways that I've fit them into that workflow before, but typically they don't. Oh, yeah, I think I just want to like sling some of this stuff together, and I don't know. Right now I'm just kind of spitballing some ideas here. There we go. Let's add some stuff to this. Add some mesh here. Do like that. And let's throw a little bit right here. Like that. Well, that's odd. Looks like I got a key command I have to reset. There we go. That's better. Just wanted to fill that hole in there. So then let's send, let's see, just send that over. Oh, that's 214,000 polygons. I don't want to send that over to Maya. That's huge. Huge. It's horrible. Horrible. Well, that's magical. It's not going to work out real well. Hello, Nick. I see Nick Silver showing up. How you doing? Oh, we're bringing it to a crawl. It's horrible. Horrible. This is the fun stuff. You know, during the actual dealio here, you know, I have to be kind of formal and stay on point. Here you guys get to see me absolutely break things. And let's just go tell Maya to go bye-bye, because it done went broke. Done got busted. Busted. Let's try that again, shall we? Of course, there's this neat kind of older topology method in here. We can use Z-spheres. That's kind of neat. So like if I bring a Z-sphere in here, I'm trying to remember because it's been forever since I used this. Let's see, what was it? There was what was that? Where was that thing at? Somebody tell me. Somebody help me out here. Where am I going? What was it? What was it? topology, edit topology. That's what I want. So once I have that selected, I should be able to start, drawing topology on here. And Maya is just dead in the water. That's sad. So this is a really neat little system in here. There it goes. Yay, there's Maya. So let's just stay in here, since Maya's being a turd and I don't have that much time left. So anyway, we can draw stuff like this in here. That's really pretty nifty, because we can do very accurate kinds of topology with this. I mean, it's kind of nuts, actually, how far you can go with it. Of course, you have to be very, very hyper conscious of what you're drawing in, so that you don't accidentally draw in triangles, because triangles are bad. Okay, everybody knows it. Everybody's heard me go on my rants about triangles. Triangles are bad. All right, kids, we don't want triangles. Just don't do it. Just don't go there. Now the question is, do I even remember how to generate the mesh from this? Because it's been so long since I used this method. I'll tell you, little things like this are good for you. Good to stretch my brain on it. I wonder if this new version of Zbrush is any more stable with this too, because I used to have crashes happen with this method all the time. Here we go. Done a lot of models using this method too. It's just funny because it's been so long now since doing this. That's not gonna work right there. So you go from there to there. He needs to go away. He needs to go away. Oh, what I had in there. That was hideous. That was not cool. There's definitely some wonkiness in this now. There we go. Yeah, I can see a little better like that. There we go. That's better. Ah! Yeah, there's a reason that they, I think, have kind of pushed to get away from this. actually a nice quiet thing to be doing sometimes, you know. You can just chill out and sit and drop points all over a model. I find it oddly relaxing. Of course, this is probably going to be incredibly broken, as I really am quite sure that I have completely forgotten the workflow for that. Let's just see. Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Cool, sweet. Ah, no, we do not want that though. Why is that? That's interesting. Ah, so now, oh, that's interesting. Interesting how 4R8 plays with that. That's different. Okay, you discover some things here. So now with 4R8, with ZBrush 4R8, we've got this Dynamesh preview for Z-spheres, and that's kind of a nifty thing. You know, it's a neat idea. But if you're using Z-spheres to do topology like this, it kicks in as well, and that's kind of interesting. There might be uses for that. That's good to know. Now, if it would just draw my points in here that I want, that would be sweet. But if we turn this all the way down, now we should get a mesh from it. And let's turn that density down. Density down. Okay, there we go. So there we get a good hard surface mesh from that. Let's just make adaptive skin. I'm going to kick these Z-spheres out of here. I actually don't really care for that method because now we can use the topology brush. So I'll just bring that in since I started it, and then let's just kind of work from there. So, yeah, it's funny. The topology brush is really quite similar if you use it sparingly. So I think that's actually a better method now, where I can just go through and do the broad strokes of a shape like that. You know, with like that, where I'll do these just sort of big sweeping shapes to get single, you know, hard polygons into place. Like that. Maybe we grab some of this, get ourselves some polygons there to work with. There's a triangle. Triangles are bad, okay? Triangles bad. Oh, so then once I got something like that, I can take my brush down to a size of 1, and there we'll get these individual meshes. I'm going to have to go get my daughter and have her corral that cat, because we don't need that going on while we're trying to do something here. So now let's just add some edges, maybe bridge some things here and there, kind of get the general gist of where that's headed. Kind of nifty. So then let's see if we wanted to add something right here. Let's just do this. That way I get a polygon right there, a single polygon. I said that way I get a single polygon. something down there in that flat area. And then we can bridge those like that. And then we can bridge, we can add ourselves an edge right there, and then we could bridge from here to here like that. Then if we want to connect this stuff, we're gonna, oh, there we go. Let's do, actually, let's do that. And then we'll bridge. No, I don't like that. I like that. 2, 3, 4. Of course, there would be a little something right here that's not cool. So let's just grab that, move it, or we could just do that. Haha. And then we'll collapse that edge. We want that to go this direction. No. No. Oh, it's fighting with me, guys. It's fighting with me. You know what? There's more than one way to do that. Haha, I win. Okay, there's that. Alright, so we need a little topology right here. So let's just add something like that. I think one of these days I'm going to make myself an insert brush, an insert mesh brush that has just like some basic low poly single polygon shapes that I can use just to insert in here, because a tool like that would be really handy. Of course, that is not wanting to spit out my mesh. That bothers me. So you know what we can do? We could just grab, let's grab a polygon from here. And then we'll just, whoop, let's just move that. Yep. Let's move that guy up here. Scale him down just a touch. Let's flatten him up that way. That'll work. I bet we could even project that. Yep. Project it. Should go right into place. Boom. Nope. Almost. So close. So close. So close, yet so far away. Well, that is not right. Cool. And then, in theory, we should be able to bridge right there. Yay. Of course, I don't want a bridge right there. I want to bridge right here. That's interesting. I bet there are some flipped normals. Oh, yes. Flipped normals all over. Let's flip those back. There we go. Yay. That's better. Doink. And doink. Yes, I make sound effects. Don't hate the player. Alright, I gotta kill this stream. I got kind of caught up in that, and so